You can fix your posture in only 3 minutes a day, because there are 3 really important positions that I think we should be doing every day as humans. And if you do those positions, just starting with 1 minute each per day, you'll see a huge difference. And that's what this video is going to be all about. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Minus the Gym. And for those of you new to the channel, my name's Ryan, and this is Minus the Gym, where we get fit and healthy at home without relying on a gym membership. So the first position that I recommend doing for a minute per day is hanging, like hanging from a bar. Hanging is something that we as humans used to do a lot throughout our primal ancestry, but we don't really do it anymore. And the benefits of hanging for your posture is that it's going to improve your shoulder mobility drastically. It also builds grip strength, of course, that's a side benefit, and it stretches your internal rotators. So if you have tight lats or tight chest, a good dead hang is really gonna stretch those. Now, ideally, like the best scenario would be that you have a very high pull-up bar that you can hang from in a dead hang and allow your whole body to just hang straight down. Now, not everybody has a pull-up bar like that. I realize you might have to go to a park or to a gym to find something like that. So the next best thing is to get on a low pull-up bar and just sort of bend at the knees and curl your feet back. That's another way to get into a dead hang on a lower bar or on gymnastics rings. You know, I have rings that hang in my doorway and I can hang from those. So just find a place, like any kind of apparatus that you have where you can safely hang in your home. Or sometimes you got to get creative. You know, I've done hanging from like a second floor balcony and I hang from the bottom of it if I can reach it, stuff like that. Or from the back of a stairwell going up to a parking garage that was at a previous job that I had. You know, if you look around, you'll find stable structures that you can hang from. In addition to all the benefits I previously mentioned about hanging, it's also going to decompress your spine. And that's really important. It's gonna actually help your posture because your spine is going to be lengthened from hanging. So keep that in mind. It really benefits your spine as well. Now, the second position that I recommend doing every day is inversion, specifically the headstand. And getting into a headstand can be tough, I realize that, so bear with me for a minute. The headstand has a lot of benefits. For posture, it strengthens your entire upper body, but especially your core and your spine. And some people might say, well, you just talked about decompressing the spine with hanging, now you're compressing it in a headstand. Absolutely, that compression is strengthening your spine. Naturally, you're gonna stand with better posture because you have better structural integrity in your back. All right, so, but in addition to that, there's other benefits to the headstand that go outside of posture, like it's very calming. It helps your chi, energy, flow upwards to the higher chakras, right? Actually downwards because you're inverted. But it does a lot of things. Oh, improves your balance, right? That's something we don't really work on enough, so it's also improving your balance. So there's a lot of benefits that come with the headstand that are outside of just posture. By the way, if the headstand sounds really difficult to you and you can't do it, don't worry, I have an entire program in the Minus the Gym Tribe app that you can use. It takes you from beginner to your first handstand. And the second step on that journey is learning the headstand. So if you want step-by-step instructions on how to get there, check out the Tribe app that I have, the Minus the Gym Tribe app. I'll put a link down below in the description box. Also, I have a full handstand playlist right here on YouTube. That won't be as thorough as the app, but that's also worth checking out. I'll put a link down below to that as well. And the third position I recommend is back extension. All right, we spend a lot of time in spinal flexion. We hunch over things. It's just part of life now because of technology. We hunch over laptops, over our phones, over our steering wheels, right? We do a lot of just kind of hunching forward, putting our spine in flexion. So getting into spinal extension at least once a day, a good way to do that is with camel pose from yoga, which is something I have to work on. That's actually one of my goals for 2023 is to improve my back extension because I'm really lacking in that area. But aside from camel pose, just working on any back bridge progression, anything that puts you into that extension, you know, arching your back, doing that for a minute a day is gonna have huge benefits. It's going to basically work against all the flexion that you're doing in your day-to-day life with technology. Now, with these 3 positions, hanging, inversion, and back extension, because we don't do enough of it, and some of us don't do any of some of those positions, just 1 minute a day of each can make a huge difference. I promise you. And the great part is if you can't do them for a minute, like let's say you can only hang for 20 seconds, well then do 3 sets of 20 seconds, right? If you can do a headstand but only for 10 seconds, then just do it 6 times throughout the day. But accumulating that minute of each of these positions is gonna make a huge difference. And remember that even when you do these, you might feel natural improvements in your posture, but to really fix it, you have to make a conscious effort. You have to tuck those shoulders down and back. Make sure the sides of your hands are visible to the people in front of you, not the backs of your hands. Make sure you keep that chin kind of tucked and head up straight. You know, don't be sagging at the neck or tucking the chin forward. You have to make a conscious effort for that stuff, and it'll be so much easier when you're working on these 3 positions. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope this info helps you out. Don't forget to try those positions and learn the headstand if you haven't already. It's hugely beneficial. And I'll see you in the next video. Talk to you then.